Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. I'm Bushka. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of a pretty awesome boost towards 20,000 subs. We're going to do a few things when we get there. So make sure to subscribe, like the videos, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to show you a video now of myself and Swiss Cheezel, one of my longtime platoon mates in various games, and we're playing duos on squads. We were playing crown duos on the North American server, but it was a bit late and we won a couple, but the queue times went through the roof. So we just decided to play squads on Asia, and we had a crackerjack game. It was a really fun game. I want to have a little whinge first before we start this though, and I don't want this to sound bitter or anything, but I watch other YouTubers' channels, and because I do, so it gives me a whole lot of ideas and info. It's good to see what everyone else is doing. Like, it's a good community anyway. And I was watching a video by Seven Worlds Gaming today, and he's a good bloke, and it's not about the video at all. It was about, the video title was something like, is this the best close quarters gun, or something like that. And I looked at the comments, and there was like thousands of people, and none of them have watched any of these videos I've done, which list the exact numbers on all these weapons. And it blows my mind that you can just be so intentionally, like, you can't even put the search into YouTube like most damage SMG or something like that. I don't know. It blew my mind. There was people saying that the Groza had the highest DPS in the entire game, and they've basically just looked up Google's PUBG PC stats. So try and spread the word for me, would you? Because I'm kind of bummed out that I put a 0.90 update video out that took 1 hour, and it got 4 times as many views as the SMG video I did, which took like days, involved 20 people testing, and gives you the exact stats, numbers and data of every SMG in the game, their actual rate of fire, their time to kill on a level 2 vest theoretically, the fact that there's no limb shots, that the hitbox is bugged, all this stuff, and no one's watching it. It just freaks me out. But they'll watch me, they'll watch me do a talk through of the client for 0.90 beta. My head must be screwed on differently. Anyway, the end of this game is really, really cool. And Swizzle and I are in one of our favorite spots. This is a very cool spot when the zone heads towards this section of the map. Just above Severny, there's a couple of rolling hills here. And I'm a big fan of ridges, sharp ridges like this, because they allow you, obviously, to go from one side to the other depending on where you're taking fire from. And if you've got a saddle in the middle of them, then that allows you to kind of sit down in this saddle. That's why I parked the bike here, and then work backwards and forwards from there depending on where people are. And you can use it to get cover from all over. So this is a really cool space, and we're very, very lucky that the zone ends up centering around this area here, so we get to work these ridge lines and have some fun. And there's a lot of good action going on here, and a lot of squads pushing in. We actually do make the most of it. Watch out for Bushkas. Pro flare gun work here too. I can't tell you how many. There's a guy down in the grass. He's just lying there. I'm like, hello. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'll take you. Watch out. He's still there. I don't know what he was doing. That was weird. It was really weird. He was just lying there in the grass. It wasn't a bot, that's for sure. Now, there's a crate dropped in Severny and everything, but we're not too worried about that. I just want to go down and get his gear because, obviously I'd love him to have a level 2 vest or something. You can see he's level 2 vest. Cool. It's half shredded, but it's better than what I got. And there's a flare. Ooh, yeah. We'll fire that one up. I don't know what he was hanging onto it for. But anyway, I mean, it's pretty late in the game to be hanging onto a flare gun. Oh, hang on. Get the flare itself. That'd be nice. Happy days. Excellent work. Now, I am renowned. If you've watched any of my videos, you'd know. I always end up putting flares out and then just don't even look at the crate. I just don't care. Like, I'm pretty happy with my loadout right now. I've got a Kar 98 and a Mark 14. You know how much I love the Mark 14. It's a monster weapon. It's an absolute monster. It's ridiculous the damage this thing pumps out, and its ability to reach out and touch people at range with single tap with 60 base damage into a no armor wearing chest target is phenomenal. Oh, now Swiss and I have had this issue before, right? We double tapped that poor grub, both of us. AWM. I don't know how he is still up. There's two guys down there, and they are wearing exactly the same gear, and it freaks me out no end. I don't know if you remember the video where Swiss and I were pushing apartments, and there was two guys there in hula tops, and we couldn't figure out why they wouldn't die. Here he goes. I don't understand this shot too. This must drop through the top of the roof. Why is that not a headshot? It couldn't have gone anywhere else apart from right into his noggin, but it wasn't a headshot. The hitboxes, they make me wonder sometimes. So there he is again. That is a headshot, and he's still not down. This guy must be made of stellinium. There's another shot. Like, what is going on? What is going on? Why is he not dead? Like, and look, there's two of them in there. That's the reason. They're wearing exactly the same clothes. I only clued into this watching the video back. They've made a beautiful circle of smokes as well, because they were under fire from the guys over there at the shooting range. They were under fire from us. They took an awful lot of damage getting those smokes out. So there's still 15 left alive. 13 including Swizzle and myself making up the 15th. There they are. There's a guy who's... That was clean, but wasn't quite high enough for a headshot. We tag him again, and we just miss the foot shot there that I think would have cleared him. But we've moved him right off. We've turned around, and our mate's in the... there's our crate. Oh, yeah, there's a crate over there. I forgot about that crate. I completely forgot about the crate. Where's our bloke? Swiss has taken out Deuce 113 or Dune 113, who's down there, and his mate's going to try and get him up. They were in a really tough spot there, I got to say. But that headshot went in. There we go. They were in a very, very tough spot there. Still in all, they would have been better off just hugging the back. This headshot goes in. Excellent, excellent stuff. So you can see why I like this area here and why I love doing a little bit of work with the Kar 98 here. We're going to make sure we clear this target. That's 3 shots. He finally goes down. And these guys in shooting range are actually in a pretty nice spot there. They've got that wall all around the edges of it. They've got house cover in there. The zone's being nice to them. Now, I make a big mistake just ahead here. I poke. Swiss has smoked up the crate. And I'm like, is that your smoke? And he's like, yeah. Yeah, it's my smoke. I'm like, well, have you got anything out of it? And he goes, nah, got nothing out of it. Should I go and get something out of it? If you want. Well, maybe I won't. I can't tell you how often I have not looted a crate. Now, there's a guy down there, but there's obviously more than one because there's gunfire coming in, right? There's gunfire coming in from both sides, in fact. Sounds like a Mini 14 down there. And I'm like, I've got a level 3 helmet. There's a Mini 14, but I can easily deal with a Mini 14 headshot. Where is the bloke? I'll get a headshot in him. I do. I headshot him. There's also a Kar 98 down there somewhere. So I got double tapped. I got headshot by one. You can see I've got next to no helmet left. And then I got hit by the Mini 14 in the chest. And it dropped me like a sack of spuds. Shouldn't have poked. It's fairly obvious that the Mini wasn't the only bloke down there. Still, we live and learn, hopefully. Swizzle drops me a full kit and we heal back up. But my gear is in a bad way. Now, we're in a good spot on the zone line. We're on the short side of the zone, which is very, very cool. Just did a video for PUBG Mobile on the short side of the zones and stuff. The reason I'm looking over here, well, look at the circle. You can see that circle is going to push in towards us. I take our bike just in case. There is nothing worse than having to go slowly across open ground in front. And we have done this in Severny before where the zone's moved to Severny and we've been absolutely wrecked. So I just moved the bike up to the zone, Swizzle spotting them up in the gun range there, in the shooting range. Now, the reason I was looking over the edge there was to see if the zone was going to compress those guys in. And I'm going to go and check again because I'm pretty sure... How many times do we have to scope in on a motorbike before we don't believe that it is a person? I'm pretty sure that these guys are going to move into us. I mean, it's what I do. We're going to have to clear... you'd have to clear me and Swiss at some point. And I hear footsteps. Just shortly. I'm still looking down there. I'm looking too far afield. I'm looking far too... You can see him at the bottom right of the screen there. There is actually someone. They've already moved up. There's a guy in a ghillie suit, and he's got 2 mates with him. And I didn't realise this. So I'm looking for the guys moving in from the northwest, and they're already east of me, okay? So I'm about to get tagged by them as well, and it's going to ruin the last bit of vest I've got, and it's going to make for a very, very interesting short while. I'm like, where are these dudes? They're not moving in at all. I wonder if they're down to my right. Yep, they are. There you go. So you can see my vest and my helmet are just tomatoes now. There's nothing but red there. This is not good. The really good thing here, as I hear their footsteps coming, is I've got a Mark 14. And man, you watch this baby go. If you've never put a Mark 14 on full auto with an extended mag, a compensator, and a butt grip, and a buttstock, then yeah, you really haven't lived. It will shred anything that comes close. It really is an amazing weapon. It's got the same rate of fire as an AKM, but it does 13 more damage per shell. Things fall down when you're hitting with the Mark 14. Now, he cleared my vest, which was dead. The vest broke, and there's his mate. Again, just... This thing is such a beast. And Swizzle takes the last bloke out, and that's the three of them. Good play by them. They nearly dropped us. If that had a headshot me the first shot, they could have pushed in while I was knocked. I reckon if I had looked over the top of that hill instead of driving the motorbike too, we would have wiped them before they got near the hill. But you know, that's the game. That's the game we play. It's one of the reasons why they actually play the game. They don't just give the award to the bloke who can shoot the best, because there's so much more goes into PUBG Mobile than, you know, just pushing the button. Now, Swiss Cheezel has an AWM, the God gun. He loves that big dog, and he does very well with it. Now, while that bloke's knocked, we're going to push down. I'm going to pop a smoke here. It's a just-in-case kind of smoke. In case we do get shafted up near this tree, it would be nice to have a little bit of cover. So I put a smoke into there, and then we set up here to do a little bit of work. There's only 4 other targets left, and I can see one up top. Now, this is where the gun doesn't perform well. You've really, really got to stop the automatic fire in this situation. That's not good play by me. I mean, I'm tap firing it, but I'd be so much better off just leaning on it gently. Like tap, tap, tap with single shots. They do 60 to a bare chest. Like, it's going to do high 30s to him regardless. I could have easily worked that guy over with single tap. We get a nice Huang Barbie up there at the thing. As we poke another bit of smoke up, we move up to that. We've got another meter to go before we're in the zone. We're going to chuck another smoke. And then we're going to just move up to this tree here and push while Huang is doing the revive. Now, that's covering Swiss. Swiss is moving behind me. And we're going to go over the top here. Now, Swiss has cleared one on my left. He's just there. I'm going to tap him out. Huang Barbie, I think, is down the end there towards the base of the shooting range. I've called that to Swiss, and Swiss is aware of that. He's going to go to the top and knock him. Clear him, rather. There you go. And now we've only got one bloke left up the back while we were doing this. Now, I actually quite like this. I've got no vest, so I don't want to get stuck in a hit point trade with this guy. And he's got to come into this zone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck a couple of grens down there. And... oh, full auto. Just an idiot. That's such bad play, but you know, you get that on the big jobs. You can't do everything perfectly all the time, or it'd be no fun at all. We're going to chuck a couple of grens down there, and as he gets involved in the firefight, I'm just going to go to ground. I know if I can get this gren anywhere near there, he's going to have to walk through it. That's all there is to it. And we get the chicken dinner. Well played, Swizzle. Great work there. Teammate got me up. We do a little dance. Spread a little love and get down tonight. And 2,700 damage there, 14 kills. Really solid play. I enjoyed that one. And Swiss with 1,648. I mean, that's 4K. Over 4K between us. Well done, us. Good stuff, us. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm Bushka. Thanks for watching. I didn't mean to have a whinge earlier. I really don't understand this stuff. The way my head is screwed on is so about the numbers and minimizing and maximizing those numbers that it freaks me out when people they just, you know, what do you think's best? X. Then we must do X. Like, they don't even look. It's all there. I put it all there. It's on a YouTube channel. There's all these videos. There's like a half-hour AR video. telling you which one brushes its teeth the best. Anyway, I'm Bushka. Look after yourselves, and as always, stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.